Yo, I done 6 shows in a row, so my voice is hurting. Fans wanna hear what you're in person. Boy, oi. She want a man from Brum, but she settled with a boy from Burton. I still see feds on the block.
Hi guys, welcome back to another Facial Fuzz Friday. It is week 18 now on my Minoxidil Beard Experiment. That's where I'm applying Minoxidil to my face in order to grow a beard. Pretty self-explanatory, right? If you want to see my results so far, then do check out my links in the description, as I actually do put all of my links to my previous videos in there. So there's a bit of a back catalogue that if you're a new viewer, you can go and have a look where I started from and how I've got where I am now. That being said, looks like it's working so far, doesn't it? Now I want to talk about shedding, because I've been experiencing a bit of shedding this week. Started the week before. I spoke about it in my last video. I'm still trying to ascertain whether that is natural shedding, so just the hair going from the growth phase to the resting phase. So that's anagen, catagen, telogen, telogen being the resting phase. If a hair is in the telogen phase and a new anagen hair comes, so new growth hair, we'll just push that hair out. So resting hair is something that's detached from the papilla and it's just resting under your skin waiting for another hair to push it out. So I'm trying to figure out if it's that or not, or whether it is hairs maturing and terminal hairs popping out those vellus, which I hope it is. So I'm going to show you when I do my results section in a moment exactly where I think that shedding is coming from. And really it would be great if you guys who've watched some of my previous videos can tell me where you think you've spotted it. Because sometimes it's harder to spot it on yourself because you're so used to looking at yourself every day. You don't notice the small changes day to day. But yeah, let's do that now. Let's go into the results. So let's start on the right side where we always start. I don't think I've had much shedding from this side. It does look a little bit weaker in the cheeks, so I may have had a little bit. But then again, that might just be me making that assumption, so any comments from you guys would be helpful. This area, I think some of these are starting to go a bit transitional. A transitional hair is just a vellus hair, but it's when it starts to grow and darken and lengthen. And at that stage, you know, it's kind of getting ready for terminal hair to eventually come through and poke it out. The stash is probably one of the most improved areas, I think. I used to have quite thin stash and with patches in and stuff. Now it's generally really thick. Apart from in the middle, there is some vellus that started to come through quite a while back now actually, but they haven't really started to transition into anything just yet. Under the lip, without the flash on, you can't see some of the blonder hairs around the top here, so it is quite just long. I don't know if you can see, we spoke a little bit last week about potentially some new hairs I think I've spotted coming through, some vellus hairs. But either way, I think I am getting progress under here, and even with the connectors, you know, I had very small connectors before. I think that they've really improved on this side. This side is weaker, always has been. They're not bad. They're not great. The moustache length helps a little bit. The old left side, my favourite side at the moment. I think that the hairs are a lot stronger on this side. I think that you definitely can see how transitional these hairs are up around here, and generally a stronger chin strap than on the right side. So this is definitely my favoured side at the moment. Underneath, now this is where I think the shedding is coming from. Might not be as easy to tell on camera, but I just feel like there's a lot of patches that, I mean, it was always a slightly shorter, but I really feel like there's been quite a decent chunk of the shedding has come from around here. So that, guys, my results for this week. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video, guys, and thank you to each and every one of you that have subscribed so far. I appreciate each and every one of you following my journey. If you're a new viewer here, then do please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date with my journey. And also, if you did like the video, please do hit the like button as well. It obviously helps push my video up the rankings a little bit so more people can see my journey. Thanks to each and every one of you, and please do comment below any suggestions that you think might help my beard at the moment, areas you think I might be shedding from, or any questions and queries. And I will see you again next Friday for another Facial Fuzz Friday. Cheers. As I explained in my last video, minoxidil can go systemic, which means it goes into your bloodstream. And one of the side effects of that is hair pretty much everywhere. Some people get it on their backs, their chests, their arms, their hands, their feet. Who knows? Maybe even your balls.